So, ready? So, I'd like to bring the City of Columbus Graphics Commission meeting for January 23 to order. Is there any special business? Please.
Nope, nothing preliminary.
Okay, we'll call the first case. It's GC 22-044, 9300 Antares Avenue. With the applicant, please come forward. Sir, I need to swear you in. Swear to hold yourself, God.
Yes, sir.
Repeat your name for the record and your affiliation to this case.
Yes, Jerry Norton, Morrison Sign Company. I am the applicant.
Thank you. Who's presenting this?
All right. So GC 22044 is located at 9300 Antares Avenue, located on the west side of Antares Avenue, approximately 300 feet north of the intersection of Gemini Place and Antares Avenue. It is part of the Far North Columbus Communities Coalition. Existing zoning is Commercial Plan Development District. And the proposal is to install a wall sign and tenant panel and an off-premise ground sign. The 2.4 acre site is currently undeveloped. To the north are a mix of multi-unit and single-unit dwellings. To the east and south are a mix of commercial, retail, and eating and drinking establishments. To the west are several corporate offices. The applicant proposes to construct a drive-through car wash with a wall sign on the south elevation, which exceeds the maximum graphic area limit, and a tenant panel on an existing off-premise ground sign. The applicant is thus requesting a variance to increase the allowable graphic area for a wall sign from 31.55 square feet to 41.6 square feet, and a special permit to allow for the installation of a tenant panel sign in an existing off-premises ground sign located on parcel 318-432-010-1802, which is to the south of the site. Planning supports the proposed variances as they are generally consistent with the Far North Area Plan design guidelines for graphics. Staff notes that the proposed off-premise ground sign will be added to an already existing ground sign tenant panel. The Division of Traffic Management has no comments. The Far North Columbus Communities Coalition recommends approval of the requested variance and special permit. Thus, the city can recommend approval and city staff can recommend approval as the proposed signage is consistent with the Far North Area Plan design guidelines and is similar in scale to other businesses in the surrounding area. We do, however, recommend one condition, that the tenant panel on the parcel to the south of the site will only display businesses located on the parcels that the site will be built on.
Okay, I just want to make sure I understood that last. Is that clear? Sir, would you like to present your case?
Yes. Thank you, staff, for your review and recommendation. First off, I'd like to state that I think the main goal here for the client is to make sure that customers that enter this car wash off of Gemini can find it. So both of these signs here in this application are because of that fact. So if you go to, I don't know if you can pull up the site plan, but if you look at the site plan, you'll see that there's a very small service drive. And this service drive is what feeds customers to the McDonald's and the tire discounters. And because of that, we want to make sure that that south elevation wall sign is of size to be seen from the road. That's why we've asked that it goes above and beyond what's allowed. And it will match the wall sign on the north elevation. So just a design element to kind of keep the building looking similar on both ends. And then that ground sign, again, I understand it's a special permit request because it's off premise, but again, it just reemphasizes the fact that this private drive is there to serve all three of these businesses.
Are there any questions? Trying to orient myself. Is that the at-home store across?
So
Yes, the business to the east of this site is the at-home store project.
Okay, any questions?
Yeah, the only question that came to my mind on the off-premises identity sign is there's slots for 3 different companies already on that sign. So is there another lot there that could possibly take that 3rd sign? It looks to me like there's only 2 spots, or 2 lots, I should say, and there's 3 tenant panels, so I would seem that it fits. So it makes sense to get people off the road and into the right driveway.
Yeah, those 2 guys. Yeah, so the 2 existing businesses that are in the tenant panel sign are those 2 businesses that are being highlighted right now. Those are the tire discounters in the McDonald's. The McDonald's is on the easternmost, right on the corner there. And yes, the 3rd one does not have an existing.
Anything else? Any other questions? Then, do I have a motion for finding a fact on this proposal?
I move to adopt as the finding of fact the summary offered by staff, as well as the statements offered by the applicant to the extent that they're consistent with the staff summary.
Secondly,
To make a second to that motion.
all in favor, you sign of aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Can I now get a motion for approval based upon the finding of fact?
Motion to approve.
Would have to be a motion to approve both the variance and the special.
Motion to
Yes.
approve the variance and special permit.
Thank you.
I'll second.
Mr. Carey?
Yes.
Mr. Williams?
Yes.
Mr. Hoy?
Yes.
Chair Thompson?
Excuse me, did you skip some? Oh, no. Yes. That's so fast. I didn't realize.
Thank you for your time. Thank you.
VC 22-045885 West Fifth Avenue. Would the applicant please come forward? Words of truth, nothing but truth, so help you God. Would you repeat your name for the record and your affiliation to this case?
Yep, Patrick Valerius, I'm the real estate project manager for Aldi.
Thank you. Did you get that from me? Thank you. Who's
GC
doing this one? Oh,
GC 22-045 at 885 West Fifth Avenue. It's located on the southwest corner of West Fifth Avenue and Edge Hill Road. It is zoned M Manufacturing District, is located in the 5th by Northwest Area Commission. The 1.95 acre site is currently developed with an office and a sorting and distribution center. Surrounding uses include multi-unit residential and a car wash to the north, a brewery and restaurant to the west, an institutional use to the south, and a shopping plaza with restaurants and a gym to the east. The applicant proposes to install window and wall signage for a newly constructed grocery store. Variances are requested to increase the allowable area of window graphics from 25% to 71.5% for the north elevation. Variances are also requested to increase the allowable wall sign area from 0 square feet to 975.07 square feet for the north elevation, from 0 square feet to 194.19 square feet for the east elevation, and from 16 square feet to 56 square feet for the west elevation. C2P2 design guidelines state blank walls should not be presented to primary streets using articulation and landscaping where necessary. It also recommends new signage be a logical and complementary component of the overall design of the storefront. The requested increases in sign area reflect the building's orientation and avoid blank walls being presented to West Fifth Avenue, consistent with C2P2 design guidelines, and is therefore supported. The Division of Traffic Management has no comments. The 5th by Northwest Area Commission recommends approval of this request. And staff can recommend approval of the requested variances as the proposed graphics are consistent with area plans and the graphics will be oriented towards primary streets.
okay, thank you, sir. Would you present your case?
So just to little history on this site. We were approached by Elford, who's doing the development just to the south with some multi-unit residential. And we're going to be the retail unit north of that, right on the corner. As a part of that overlay district of Fifth by Northwest, it required our building to be within 10 feet of the Fifth Avenue right away. So in order, just like you had stated, that we had to put graphics up to not have any blank walls. And as part of Elford's full development on their initial zoning approvals, they got approval to make the area from 2 feet to 10 feet is normally cleared glass. That is now spandrel glass, which is for me kind of a glass with a black film on the back of it. And in order to pretty it up, this is kind of what we had come up with for our design that was approved preliminarily. So.
Are there any questions? These are just representations of vegetables and fruit, and that's all that's ever going to be there.
Correct.
I do.
Yes, sir.
I do have a question, and
Okay.
I like what you have there and all that. It's more of a question about the code. But why is this considered a sign? It seems like artistic type, flavor added to the building. Just that's my only question to the staff, I guess.
Not specifically for the code, but, well, as Chair Thompson pointed out, it's products that's being sold on site.
True.
So therefore, it's not a mural because,
Say French fries or something like that.
well, like, if I sell frozen French fries, but if it's like tennis shoes or fish, pet store stuff.
Okay, well,
So that's the difference.
just my question on it.
Okay, live fish.
No, I like the concept and all that, so.
Okay. Then do I have a motion? This is a variance. Isn't it? Have a motion,
For the finding of fact.
finding fact.
Move to adopt as the finding of fact, the summary, offered by staff, as well as the statements by the applicant to the extent they are consistent with the staff summary.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, use the sign of aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the ayes have it. Now do I have a motion for approval based on finding fact?
Motion to approve the variances.
Second,
Yes, I'll second that.
call the roll, please.
Mr. Williams,
Yes.
Mr. Hoyt,
Yes.
Mr. Carey,
Yes.
Chair Thompson.
Yes, and it is approved. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Anything else, Mr. Reese?
No, hopefully we'll see David next month. If not, maybe the last meeting. That's up to Tony. It's up to Tony. It's like with Wes, but it's last month meeting too. That's it. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. We are adjourned.
Sorry, we took too long.
Yeah, really. That was quick.
That was my big take.
I still didn't get. Hey,
A packet.
Did you get a packet? Did anybody get a packet?
I did. Mine was mailed. I thought it.
Address.
Did you give Jamie the monthly guide or?
Came posted. Did Jim?
Council earmuffs.
No. Maybe that's why you didn't get one. What is it?
Hey, everybody.
I'll send, it's actually on my last email.
Okay.
It's in the signature block. Everything's been changed.
All right. In that case, I will double check that. When did you guys-
Hopefully you didn't,
Wait, yeah. Did we hand deliver these? Guys, did we hand deliver these last time?
hopefully not. I went to an empty office if they were.
Well, you would have been the one that.
Yeah, I
put it up
know.
there, so.
Funny. I hadn't changed my definition.
Didn't have top secret on it.
Oh, I think it says available for the public.
I think the last ones that I remember hand delivering were for BCA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll double check Pete's address.
Yeah, now all of a sudden it dawned on me,